So in today's video, we're looking at my Dimebag Darrell preset. I actually called it JGG Dime. It has a bass preset and a lead scene. Just to be transparent, I recorded 2 rhythm tracks, panned left and right about 60%, using the bass preset. Then I recorded the solo using the lead scene, which was straight down the middle. Okay, let's have a look at the signal path. First up is the metal gate noise reducer, followed by the green box overdrive stomp box, the Uber amp head, a pair of 4x12 Uber T75 cabs, one with an SM57 off-axis, low cut 80 Hz, high cut 5.2 kHz, and one with an R121 ribbon mic, on axis 80 Hz low cut, 5.5 kHz high cut. Those mics are mixed 50-50, and I'm not using the new dual cab feature at the moment because there is a bug which I am waiting to be resolved, which should be very soon. Then I would switch this just to make the interface a little cleaner. After that, I have the stereo doubler, which is not being used by either the bass or the lead preset, but I will demonstrate soon. Followed by an EQ3, an EQ10, an Aurora delay, which is only used for the lead scene, and a kinetic convolution plate reverb, also only used in the lead scene. So let's begin by disabling all the effects except for the amp and the cabs. This is how that sounds. So as you can hear, it's not really very Dimebag at the moment, but I'm going to resolve that by adding some more gain and EQing. I've set the amp up so the gain is at 25%. I preferred using the green box to add some more gain. I've got the treble quite high, 83%, and the middle scooped down to 14%. Dimebag's known for his scoop mids, so I thought I'd scoop the mids in the amp first and then further EQ after the cabs. Bass is at 46% and the treble is at 68%. So first up, let's fix this gain. So without the green box. And with. So it's just adding 30% drive, 33% tone, level halfway, blend all the way up, and I'm using the stock mode. That gives me heaps of gain with the amp. Moving on to the EQ3, we'll start to get the mid scooped to a point that sounds a little bit more Dimebag-like. So without. And with. Really tightens up the mids. So what I've done is I've got the mid Q set to 0.2, so it's quite a narrow field. I have the mids set to minus 5.8 dB, so it's cutting the mids and it's cutting it at 752 Hz. If you want, you can play around with this as well, but it has to work in conjunction with the EQ10 as well. So now let's look at the EQ10. Again, without. And with. Without. And with. So that's put the tone more in the territory of vulgar display of power, or maybe a little bit more like Cowboys from Hell. And the final effect for the rhythm tone is the metal gate. So with the metal gate on, I can touch the strings and it turns off pretty quickly. If I was to turn that off. So that tightens it up a lot, and if you wanted to play something like Walk, so that's the bass tone, but if you're using stereo, you can fatten that up even more using the stereo doubler. I've placed this before the EQ3 and after the cabs, and this gives it a bit of extra width. Now I've recorded this in stereo, but I only have a single FR speaker, so for me it doesn't really make sense to use a stereo doubler, and it sounds perfectly fine without. So I'm leaving that out of my tone, but it's there if you would like to use it. So moving on to the lead scene. Now for this scene, the gate is switched off. Everything else is exactly the same as the rhythm tone, but I've added the Aurora delay using a one-tap mode, and the time is set to 500 milliseconds, the feedback's 35%, and the mix 25%. So it's quite a wet delay. I'll just bypass the reverb. With a neck pickup. Now here it is with the reverb on and the delay off. And with both. And if you really want, you can turn the doubler on for this scene too. And there you have it, that's my JGG Dime preset, which will be available from my website, johnsguitargarage.store. So head over there now, you can download the preset, and you can also have a look around and see some of the other presets that I have available too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.